Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Welcome to
this is our welcome to the Chris McDonald Memorial episode. He's no longer with us. He is up north.
The internet is gonna dox him.
It is Chrisless time.
It is Chrisless time. Yeah. Merry Chrisless. Teach, you want to roll off. You're going first this evening.
Clever.
Who are you playing?
I did, and I am.
Ooh.
And tonight, your boy Teach. I'm playing Niv-Mizzet.
Hey!
It's Wheels Day.
To be fair, I never have a positive response to any commander you bring to the table, so I don't know why.
Really?
It's like anything Teach flips up, I just go, fuck.
Merry Wheels.
I'm at that point where I have a deck that I have a full list for. I need to buy cards for. I need to pull the cards that I own before I buy cards, but I have a 1-year-old who literally makes that impossible. Because he won't let me pull cards, and then by the time he goes to bed, I also need to go to bed.
Why is Daddy pulling it?
Because it's magic.
It's magical, son.
If you hold it more, you wouldn't be here, so shut up. I'm going to...
There was no delay on that. Shut up. Processing delay.
Start the Terramorphic Expanse and pass the turn to Nelson while I activate it.
Cool. I brought back Sythis, Harvest Hand.
God.
Because I haven't played it in a while. So
I'm getting more upset just based on what I brought. You guys don't ever just do fun, stupid shit.
This is my...
I want to win.
Fun, stupid shit.
I also want to win.
This is my Silesian Enchantress.
I got squirrels.
This isn't my I want to win deck. It just happens to sometimes.
Wow.
This is the joke.
Elfane Palace tapped. Look at that power play, boys. Go Schnell.
Okay, I brought my super powerhouse of my hamster deck, Minsc, Beloved Ranger, with Boo, the 1/1 Travel Haste Rodent. It is a full-on hamster. So, again, no one lives in fear of the hamster, which is sad. We will lead off, though, with a Plains as to flex on Nelson. Into a Skull Clamp.
Hurts
Pretty
so
sure
good.
Drew for the turn, blue for the turn. I might be a little bit still drunk. Pass to Teach.
I'm going to stand by the idea that wheels are good for everyone, because you get to draw into more of your things.
Can you wait until I play some of the things that I already have?
Well, hurry up.
Okay.
I'll play Sulphur Falls untapped, because I have Mountain I have, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, and draw for the turn. Alright, let's see. I'm going to play a Forest. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Weaver of Harmony. 2/2 Snake Druid. Other enchantment creatures I control get +1/+1. And then I can pay a green and tap them to copy target activated or triggered ability I control from an enchantment source. I may choose new targets for the copy. Wow, we got there.
Which brings up my next point. Magic cards have too many words.
Yeah, go Chanel. You'd think this was a Sphinx deck. It's not.
Yes. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will go into a Forest. Doing nothing, passing to Teach. Woo! We did it.
Upkeep, draw. I will drop a Mountain. And I will play a Midnight Clock.
It's been a while since I played my deck.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock, motherfuckers. Pass turn.
Alright, untap.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. All is well.
Upkeep and draw for the turn. I will play...
I actually brought up the 8 Bells and All Is Well reference to Becca. More or less explaining the naval origins with the 30-minute sand timer. So, because watches were 4-hour periods, every half hour when you reset the sand clock, you ring the bell. So 8 Bells and All Is Well is a successful 4-hour shift where nothing happened. Go, Nelson!
Woo! Robin Hood.
Enchantress's presence.
Foxes.
Whenever I
With
cast
those
an enchantment.
sexy animated
Faxes. Look at that fax. Enchantress's presence. And I will move to combat. And I will swing at Teach for 2.
I thought you were done.
Fucking kill you. will
I
take
thought
it.
about it.
It's our totem. Remember,
Yes.
we're playing totem.
That is our
Yes,
totem.
the Schnell and Tej totem.
Yes.
We are the red totem.
The Tejum.
The tell?
Yes, and Goshen.
Okay. Schnelson, tell, and then whatever the fuck you guys do.
Woo!
Craig Crown Pathway. For 3, we will bring out Minsc, Beloved Ranger. When Minsc, Beloved Ranger enters the battlefield, create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste. Minsc has X until the end of turn. Target creature you control has a base power and toughness XX and becomes a giant in addition to its other types. Activate only at sorcery speed. I'm going to go to combat.
Turn 3 commander, you never do anything just for fun.
And Nelson, swinging at you for 1.
All right, Tej, we take 1 from
We take
our
one.
totem.
Got him. Pass to Tej with my powerhouse
Untap.
hamster play.
Upkeep. 3 o'clock and all as well.
3 bells and all as well.
Draw. You're a bell. You go to bell. You go to bell and you die.
It's funny because I created an XX hamster.
I will, with my 5 manners.
X hamster is a porn thing.
Is it?
X. Hamster. Wait, what? I don't know what I have no clue what you're talking about. What's a porn?
What's a porn?
What's a porn?
5. I'm gonna play a Psychosis Crawler. It's an artifact horror. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever I draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life.
Ouch.
Rude.
Yeah. Since you are both my opponents and you share a totem, it's 2 totem points. Gross. Why would I do this?
Toot toot.
Pass turn.
All
You're right. I don't do anything just for fun. What's wrong with
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep.
you? My defense, I didn't know Chris was going to be here.
Plains will be my land for the time.
You immediately like, well, this is the rod I'm all gonna beat you to death with. What do you mean I'm not fun at parties? This is the nicest iron pipe I have.
Hey, it's 4 bells and all as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to cast my commander, Sythis, Harvest Hand. That will trigger Enchantress's presence.
Turn 4
because she
commander?
is, an enchantment creature, so I will draw a card. Any responses? Does she resolve?
No, I have no responses.
Looking at the blue player. Oh, he's tapped out though.
Tapped
Well, it could have
out.
forced a will or something. Okay, so Sythis will hit the board. Draw off that. I will. That thing's beefy, isn't it?
I have a 3/3.
And you have a 3/3. Yeah. Okay. I will go ahead and pass my turn to Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
5 bells.
Bong.
Land for turn is a forest. We will, because I think this card is fucking hilarious. Crackdown! Non-white creatures with a power of 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps.
Ooh.
Crackdown. Nelson's got some guys. You got a fatty. Pass to Tej.
Untap.
Crackdown.
Upkeep 6 bells.
When you hit 12 bells, it wheels.
Shuffle
Recycles.
my hand and graveyard in my library and I draw 7.
Alright.
Only me. And it gets exiled. I will. 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's not enough to do 2 things. It's enough to do 1 thing.
One thing twice.
Nope. I will not be greedy, I suppose. I will play this Valakut Stoneforge, which will enter the battlefield tapped for a red mana. Then with my remaining manners, I will cast 1, 2, 3, 4. A Forgotten Creation. 3/3 Skulk.
Oh my god.
Zombie horror. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may discard all the cards in my hand. If I do, I draw that many cards.
Nelson, we have to get him.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Psychosis Crawler is a 4/4. Also, 2 life from your totem because I drew a card. That's our
this
totem.
is our
There you
totem.
go. Pass turn.
Thanks, Coach.
Alright. That should have to hit all of your totems, because your opponents are on your totems. Okay, untap, upkeep, and draw off turn.
Your mom's. Totem.
Totem. Damn near scrotum. Damn near scrotum.
Damn near scrotum.
Damn near
You scrotum. You brought him.
My totem is by my scrotum. Huh.
It's tote scrote.
Up and scrotum.
Scrote tote.
Oh my god.
Yo, scrote tote. Okay, anyway.
We've gone off track here.
Sorry.
Nelson, your turn.
Yeah! I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Play enchantments.
Yeah, I mean, there is that.
Draw some cards.
Hydrate for work tomorrow.
Work is an idiot.
I mean, I'm hoping not. It's my first day tomorrow.
It ain't easy. Being cheesy.
Let's do this. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna cast History of Benalia. So that's gonna gain me a life from Sythis and draw me a card. I'm gonna add that to my Schnelson totem. Draw a card off
Seems
Sythis.
unfair.
Then we'll also draw a card from Enchantress's Presence. Then I will also get a 2/2 White Knight, but I'll take care of that later. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. That is my main phase. I'm going to move to combat, not seeing any attacks I like. I will pass my turn to Schnell, and then get my Knight token ready to rock.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Drawer.
Oh, 7 bells, 8 bells.
We are going to, for 1 white, Al Said of Life's Bounty. 1/1 lifelink enchantment creature Nymph. I can pay 1 to sacrifice it, and target creature or enchantment I control gains protection of the color of my choice until the end of the turn. Then for 3, we will cast Cultivate. Search my library for 2 basic lands, reveal those cards, put 1 on the battlefield tapped, and the other into my hand, then shuffle. So we're gonna. Do we need anything in particular? Yeah. We will do red producing mountain. Well, white into hand, mountain into bush.
Sexual.
Yeah, so those lands I found.
In the bush.
Into the hand, onto the field tapped. Also seeing no really good combats, I will pass to Tej.
Untap. Upkeep. 9 bells. Upkeep. I will discard my hand and draw that many cards. 1, 2, 3,
We're
4.
gonna take
8.
8 damage.
1,
Down to 31.
3, 4. Ah.
I don't like that. I've got a life linker that I can make pretty big, but we'll
Draw
see.
for turn. It's 2 more.
I don't like that either.
I will play Island.
Cut me.
I will.
This is skewed even worse in a totem game.
I will cast Conspiracy Theorist. A 2/2 human shaman. Whenever it attacks, I can pay 1 and discard a card. If I do, I draw a card. And whenever I discard 1 or more non-land cards, I may exile one of them from my graveyard. If I do, I may cast it this turn.
Number of cards in your hand right now?
3
Excellent.
for now.
Yes, I understand that nothing is static.
Lots of statics. At the beginning
Shocking.
of my upkeep. I don't have shocking stick.
You got there.
I am also going to flashback Echo of Eons. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library and draws 7 cards.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, I'm not thrilled, but
I had an answer to his board that is now gone.
yeah,
You
you'll
might
just
draw it again.
redraw it.
That's the thing. You had 1 answer. Now you're going to get like multiple.
Yeah, you get 6 answers and a plains.
I mean, the good thing is they're going into the library. Like, at least
Yeah.
they're not going to the bin right away. But we're about to take 14 damage.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've got a turn left at this rate. That's why I wanted that one more turn to kill that Psychosis Crawler. And we each draw 7?
Yes.
Okay.
7. Yes, and you fine fellows lose 14.
You're in charge of our
Yeah,
total.
so we're at 15. Cool.
Cool, you say. I don't like the cut of your jib.
I don't want to have to be this facetious, but Daddy do.
What?
Yeah, you know, it do what it is.
Right. Okay, I think I played the land. I must have played the land.
You did. You played a mountain, I believe.
I believe you. In that case,
I believe and I think I love.
my turn is done. Fast turn.
Alright, I will untap Aponst my upkeep.
10 bells.
Nothing. I will draw. Nothing for me, I should say. I will
Yeah,
draw.
we're gonna lose
And
real,
then I
real
will
quick
get-
unless you can pop his artifact.
Yep.
Either one. 7 cards in hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing. I can't do anything. We're toast, probably. Okay, so I'm going to.
I mean, I'm gonna do my best to make us not toast. But
That'd be
it's
great.
gonna suck for me.
All right, so I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for the turn.
You're green and white. I don't know why you haven't just destroyed his entire fucking board.
It's true. It's nothing but artifacts.
I'm gonna pay 2
And
whites
some creatures and lands.
and cast Gossamer Chains. We're gonna gain a life. I'm gonna draw
We
from
did it.
Sythis. Then I'm gonna draw from Enchantress's Presence.
We're out of the woods now.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna pay.
What does that thing do?
Whenever what? Gossamer Chains?
Yes!
I return it to my hand and target unblocked creature deals no combat damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 1 green for an exploration.
Sorry to throw you off by
We're
asking
gonna gain
what's going
another.
on.
Sorry, we're gonna gain another life. Draw from Sythis. I thought you were looking at the Enchantress's Presence.
No,
And then I'm gonna draw from
this
Sythis.
thing that I've only
Yeah.
ever seen twice, and in both instances from
It's
your
from
deck.
this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can bounce it to my hand to make it unblock. It's a fog effect.
To make it unblock.
Make it a fog effect. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to play another plains, my second land, my additional land from exploration. Oh, crap.
Fucking crepes.
4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't really matter.
Nothing really mattress.
I might allow you to shuffle it back in your library.
So I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Ephemerif Enchantress. Whenever an enchantment is put into any graveyard from play, I draw a card.
Oh.
Yeah. I just need to see cards. Sorry, I'm...
Jiggle, what?
I just need to see cards. So now I'm going to play Ranger class. So gain a life, draw a card from Sythis, draw a card from Enchantress's Presence. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Fucking lame. And then I am going to get a 2/2 wolf. Yeah, because I got 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Alright. I can't do anything. There's no good attacks. Okay, so I'm going to end up. Did I just? I did. Yeah. Okay. Making sure I drew from the Ranger class. Okay, so I'm gonna pass the turn to you, Chanel, and I'm gonna create my wolf token.
Okay.
11 o'clock. All's well.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Again, not thrilled at this or the situation you put me in. Access tunnel. Something.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Non-basic land, suggestive names.
No.
And I'm gonna discard this Archer Tree Line. Sorry, I forgot I had 8 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Minsc for 6. Until the end of the turn, target creature I control has a base power and toughness of 6. I'm gonna make all Saeed of Life's Bounty a 6/6 giant in addition to its other types. I will move to combat and attack the Tej Nelson totem for 6.
I'm not going to block it. Nelson, do you want to block it?
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
We take 6.
You take 6, I gain 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I honestly thought he was just going to block with his 7/7 and kill it.
Yeah, I had a Judgment Day in my hands, or sorry, Day of Judgment. That's what that was my play for the turn. And then
Go ahead, teach.
Untap. Upkeep. 12 o'clock.
Yep. Do we lose?
If you can't stop Midnight Clock and Forgotten Creation, because I'm going to end up...
pitch your hand too.
Yep.
Okay.
How many cards
28.
is that total?
That should be
20.
20 worth of damage?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can't stop it.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I played this game.
This was a very quick game, and it was all due to my MVP of the game, Psychosis Crawler, and the way Totem works. Since each pair of us were sharing a specific life total, and the fact that Psychosis Crawler causes each opponent to lose 1 life, that means my 2 opponents who share 1 life total, each one of them were losing their own life. So instead of Psychosis Crawler effectively doing 1 damage to everybody, it was doing 2 to everybody. And that's what made it such a quick game. I must have missed a memo at some point. I didn't realize Chris wasn't going to be here. And if I had had that in my head, I don't know whether or not I still would have chose to play Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet was just up in my own personal rotation. I forgot, though, that I didn't forget so much that Psychosis Crawler was in the deck, but the specific wording of each opponent loses 1 life. If I remembered that, I probably wouldn't have played this deck for a Totem game, just because of how it's just twice as good. We all saw what happened, and that doesn't make for a very fun experience for everybody. Luckily, my friends aren't that hateful towards things like this. All this means is we get to play another game, which we're going to. But if you are amongst a group of friends trying out totems or any sort of variant that has shared life totals, look for effects that say each opponent, because that's going to hit 2 people at once. That's a strategy you can keep in your back pocket. Or if you're amongst more casual people that want to play longer games, have more fun, maybe look for those effects and don't necessarily run them. Nevertheless, Niv-Mizzet, like I said at the top of the game when Chanel was joking around about every deck Teach plays, I go, bah! Niv-Mizzet is one of those decks that can be built a specific way to be super powerful. I don't think mine is. In my opinion, I don't think it is. It's just wheels.
Kill us in 20 minutes.
I killed you in 20... That's true. That's true. Mine's just wheels. No Laboratory Maniacs, no milling myself for no cards, whatever. No Curiosity combos, nothing like that. It's just wheels. Everyone's losing their hands. Everyone's drawing new things. It's just changing the game for everybody at the same time. That's a playstyle I enjoy. I think it's fun. Yeah, that's all I got. Psychosis Crawler. Great card for this format. Not necessarily this game. Sorry it was so short.
So, my Minsc and Boo deck, this one is a silly concept that it doesn't have necessarily the interaction that I needed to survive in this game. That being said, I was still set up to do some pretty silly things in the next 2 or 3 turns had we gotten them. And the life gain aspect I thought was going to buy me a little bit of time, not realizing that we were all taking, or that Nelson and I were taking 28 on our next turn. So, a little bit of a bad matchup in this instance, because Minsc and Boo is just make one silly 1/1 creature or a 1-drop creature into something absurd, and then weird giant synergy from some of the call time stuff is in there as well, because in addition to resetting the base power and toughness, it does also affect the creature type by adding giant to it. So I have a couple of conditional spells and permanents in there that are, if you control a giant, you get extra effects. So I turn my hamster into a giant and then I do silly things with it. Bad matchup, fun deck. Check out the deck list, make some suggestions for me if you come up with anything, but otherwise, I'll bring this one back in a couple of games, so check back like 2 or 3 weeks, and I think I'll bring Minsc back to the table. I'll see if there's any upgrades that I can find in the meantime.
So this, as has been the common refrain, we were outmatched by a deck that was inadvertently scaled for totem play, And Sythis is not that deck. Sythis wants to get going very quickly. You know, she's a 2 CMC commander. She wants to be drawing me extra cards and getting things out. But what that deck is also trying to do is, I don't want to say it's like pillow 40, but you know, trying to give me some buffs and then kind of draw the game out a little bit to when I can just overwhelm the board with enchantments and things like that. And when you're on like a 4-turn clock, decks like that do not work. So it was cool to see how powerful, you know, Wheels, you know, we didn't even see Niv, right? I mean, it was just Psychosis Crawler. Like, that's why that card gets played so much. It's a really, really good card in the right situation. And it was the right situation for Siege and the wrong one for Schnell and I. So it was a really fun game. Not much to say about one that goes 20 minutes. I've played Sythis, you know, multiple times on this show before. It's one of my favorite decks. I don't like to bring it out too often. I'll probably bring it back sooner than later just because I barely got to play it tonight. But you know, it was an interesting matchup, a really bad matchup, especially in a totem format. So that was kind of a handicap, if you will, you know, that Schnell and I had to fight through. But it was a good game. It was fun. You know, we'll move on to the next one. And, you know, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment about how much you don't want to play against Wheels in a Psychosis Crawler Niv-Mizzet deck in the comments. Thank you.